Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
It's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us, though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, board, your offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Oh, let's see how Morden's doing.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else. No personal stake here.
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
I love Morden. Alright, let's go see what Javik and Allers and Ken and Gabby think about all this. Ooh. Let's start with Allers. Save the best for last, right? Javik.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. I was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us in chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Lose the peace or lose your spot on this ship, Allers. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
No peace.
Do you ever think about when you were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. A Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes.
I have decided something. When it comes to things like facial expressions, I think Javik looks very much like, what's his name? Sute from, Avatar. Call me crazy all you want, that's my opinion. I think they look similar when it comes to facial expressions and stuff.
Sirkesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak strong suit. Commander?
He's the only one that comments on the smaller missions. Like the Cerberus Lab Sanctum and all that.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sirkesh. I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell. More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer. Hey.
Alright, let's upgrade some guns. Do you think I should just start buying stuff? Sure, why not? No, let's actually upgrade things that I'm using. Guns that I'm using myself. Then upgrade everything else later. Okay, now let's do everything else. Me first. Look at that. Crazily upgraded guns. Alright. Time to go back to Tuchanka. Very fun. save our game. Oh, we might have to do some galaxy exploration first. We have all the fuel we can get. Yup. Some more random guns in the screen. Don't bother with the Horsehead Nebula. We'll go there later. We went to Hades Gamma. Let's go to Gemini Sigma. What I like about this game... Oh wait. Giant loud sound ahead. Okay, what I like about this game is that you end up going to a lot of you get to go to systems that you visited in both the first and the second game. You know, the first game had its own systems, the second game had completely different systems because you're in the Terminus systems. But in this one, you just get to go everywhere. I love it. You know, because it's a galaxy-wide invasion, so makes sense. I don't care about you, Reapers. Nobody cares about you, Reapers.
Faster than light jump successful.
It sucks if they catch you in a little tiny system. Actually, I've only ever been caught by the Reapers once. In my entire time playing this game, all 6 playthroughs, I've only ever got caught once. And I caught it on video, too. It was during my test recording. I recorded for like 45 minutes with this camera. It was my first recording ever with this camera. And I got caught by Reapers. So that was how I finally learned firsthand what happens if you get caught by Reapers. But like, it's made out like it's supposed to be some absolutely terrifying thing. Oh wait, I want that fuel. Reapers!
Evasion successful.
Thing is, they speed up as you go. So, you know, you want to be careful. They speed toward you. They pick up speed. So be careful. Anyway, no anus base, and we're done with the anus base. So, Krogan DMZ! Fuel? Oh, we're already at 100%. Go and get stuff from the Dranic system and the Myth system. Oh, I believe this is... Oh yeah, okay.
I found something.
You always know it's this planet because you can see... I don't know if it's visible in the camera, but there's tiny speckles around it. And if there's anything that makes one planet stand out from the others in these systems, go up to that planet and scan it. Like if it has a moon orbiting it, go up and scan that planet, because either it or the moon has something for you. It's the law of conservation of detail, if you're a troper. You know, if something looks different, if it has details that differentiate it from other things, it's important.
Signal confirmed.
That's why you get things like the conspicuously light patch. I think I pointed out, oops, just random fuel. In my Mass Effect 1 playthrough, there was like a line of weapons lockers, and one of them was way brighter than the other ones. And, gee, I wonder which one was the only one that you could hack open. But, you know, so things like that. Yeah, you guys should probably know that I love TV tropes. I used to always be on TV tropes. So, sometimes I have a tendency to speak in tropes. It can be hard for someone who loves TV tropes to discuss fiction with someone else, because you start speaking in tropes. You use tropes to explain certain things that you're thinking about, And then, they're just like, what? What do you mean that species subverted their hat? And I'm just like, well, it makes perfect sense. Come on, they subverted their hat. And you're like, what? So, if you're not a fan of TV tropes, I know, I'll try to keep it down to a minimum, you know, the speaking in tropes. But it's hard, you know? Because that's what I do. Grr. Anyway. How about frag grenade? Oh! What do you know? Please switch your disc again. Look at that. Yet another example of poor design in this particular aspect of the game. Thank you, whoever designed the what goes on what disc. Thank you so much. I have to constantly get up and switch out discs. Seriously, okay, let me take a look at this for a second. The DLC does not count because that happens on either disc. So I did what, 1, 2, 3 missions on the first disc, and then I switched out and I did 2 missions on the second disc, and then I did 1 mission on the first disc again when I switched out again, and now I'm doing another mission on the second disc. Back and forth, people. It is complete bullshit. Ugh, it annoys me.
This crash site's a nightmare. Looks like Rex was right about Reaper scouts. Edie, any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Victus?
Primarch, son.
Try to raise him.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is, let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared.
There are lots of those upgrades along the way. So
A
keep an eye
secret
out.
Turian mission on Tachanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
You're the Turian. You tell us.
I got nothing, Lieutenant. Shh. Sam, quick. We don't want them to call for backup.
Well-placed carnage will do that for you. Giblets! Giblets everywhere.
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
Survived the crash just in time for a harvester to take them out.
Died in the explosion.
Or dragged out and chewed on by husks.
The Tempest. Remember how crazy I was about the Tempest in the last game? Yeah, not so crazy now. And I'll show you why. It does not fire with the same beautiful noise as it did last time.
Eyes up.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy. and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna show you why I don't like the Tempest in this game. That does not sound like our old Tempest. Sounds like a piece of crap. Sounds vaguely like something being sucked through a straw.
Incoming harvester! Over here! Firing! Another Turians!
Get him! Don't let him get away. Die!
Thank you.
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
Yeah, not one left behind.
So the Tempest is my weapon for this mission, but after that,
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
I generally get rid of
Being the
the...
son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Paladin. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
Doesn't always work that way. You gotta make your own name.
Now this assault rifle I like. One of my favorites. Give it to Garrus too, it's a Turian weapon. Here it is. Marauders.
Looks like we got the job.
Follow my lead.
Heads up! Harvester incoming!
Isn't that great? Someone get that guy off my
Damn,
back.
another harvester! Got him in my sight!
Tear that thing to shreds.
Crash light!
See why this assault rifle's
I
great.
think we saved all those men.
Over here.
Over here.
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're indeed. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
Arctic, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Let me pick it up. Alright, let's go ahead and save our game here. So yeah, those are harvesters.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
This is all harvesters. Drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Take it down. Alright, that one
There's
gets
the
away.
harvester. Got it on the run.
It's over there now. Now I have a chance to get you back. You're not getting away from me. I've got a vendetta against harvesters in this game. Before it was vanguards. Now it's these bastards. No, 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 you're not getting away this time. Get him! Thank you.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
Here's where politics pisses me off. Wouldn't the Krogan want to blow these Reapers the hell up their own planet?
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's in war.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things. All right, let's move!
Right behind you! Push down a bit!
Brute. Great. Take the damn thing down. That didn't work. Come on, you stupid cannibal. Good? No, actually a harvester comes up. Stop ruining my day. No harvester? No, just mirage.
Another one of those bad boys!
Ah. Are there any weak spots on those things? Oh, Reaper Black Star. Why didn't I see that sooner? You know what? You know what? That's fun. That's what fun is all about. Firing Reaper Black Stars into walls.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Okay. Krogan, Turian, bomb mission thing, Cerberus. I think I'm just sort of blurting out keywords here in that mission.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne. Unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turian.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with Cure.
You clever little pyjak. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay, just beware. This mission will disappear if you do 3 missions before it. If you do 3 missions before you go and do that, it will disappear, the bomb will blow up, and you'll lose a lot of Krogan War assets. So be careful.
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Oh, we need to go talk to Bar Levon. We got the Shadow Broker squad.
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. I wish we'd be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
What was that all about with the Primarch? Turian's up to something?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Ha ha ha. Oh dear, Rex. Problems.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we fled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with Cold War.
So this is one of those missions where we go around, talk to everyone.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you. So that went well. Glad to see that Turians can flip out and lose their shit just like the rest of us.
They're under a lot of pressure.
You stole the Normandy, got blown up by the Collectors, and sent us on a suicide mission at the Galactic Core. And I haven't mutinied once. Not once. Commander?
I am impressed by your continued existence, Shepard. The probability of surviving as long as you have is low. Hello, Shepard.
They got rid of the shutter controls. Disappointment.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet. Are you alright, Commander? It sounded like things were bad down there.
The Turians took some heavy losses, but we got them out okay.
Well, whatever you did down there stirred up a lot of Turian comm traffic.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong. Commander?
No messages. We're gonna have to quit here soon, guys. I'm gonna get us started on the next mission after all this talking, but then I'm gonna quit.
Everything is in order.
Parts of the Chunka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms were bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything. Primarch's son is in over his head, no? Hey, Commander.
Always upgrade your guns. It's something that I never knew about my first few playthroughs, because I almost never went shopping. But once I found out that you could upgrade weapons, especially to improve their weight, I was like, oh hell yeah. Upgraded everything.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the backspace. Commander.
My goodness, Allers, come on. Are you even trying?
What do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trina?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
And Javik, what do you think about all
Why are
this?
you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best. I heard about the events on Tachanka. You should not have let the Turian soldier evade his responsibility.
I take it Protheans didn't forgive many mistakes?
If he had been under my command, I would have marooned him in the desert, buried him in sand up to his neck, and let the wildlife feast on his eyes. If he survived that, I would have rewarded him by shooting him in the head. Good soldiers are a precious resource. The stupidity of one cannot be allowed to jeopardize the lives of the others. The Turians are hiding something, Commander. Be careful. Tuchanka was not always a wasteland. It once had jungles and forests. The Krogan didn't need the Reapers to destroy their world. They did it on their own. Such a foolish race. I am with my own thoughts.
You know what I like about the design, the new design of the Normandy and ME3 is that they actually make it look like they were right in the middle of, fixing it up to be more of an alliance vessel when the Reapers attacked. You see all these like unfinished looking things everywhere, wires trailing along the ground out in the open. What looked like sheets hung up against the walls. It's interesting how they put all that in there. Like, yeah, they really hadn't finished, updating the Normandy yet. See, look, cords just lying on the ground. That all looks unfinished.
Please, enjoy your day.
Yara. Wait, where are you? Oh, I'm in the lounge. Nothing on your new terminal? Nope. Alright, so no need to go and check on Garrus then. But we'll check on these guys.
Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear yourself think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
It just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
Alright, let's go to the lounge.
Enough about me. What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, this and that.
Come on, spill it to somebody.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh? Turian's on a secret mission to Tachanka, huh? No one told me anything about it. I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tachanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option. Maybe later.
Hello, Shepard. So, Archangel,
You heard about that, huh?
your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles. Not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.
I like this new little thing over here. Little poker table. Okay. Getting bored of my armor. Let's change it. Maybe the first time we've been up here in a while. All my fish happily swimming around. My space hamster is back. And still flush the toilet. All my model ships. They added a second little rack over here for new ships. The Citadel is the only one that moves. It rotates. Unfortunately, my little Prothean doodad's gone. So is my N7 helmet. It plays like club music now or something. Aha, I like the look of this armor better than this. Okay, what color should I do now? Let's do this darkish red. And the pattern will be... What goes all red? Like a bigger red or something? Hot pink? Oh, maybe like a lighter red. Like a really pale red. Or a pale blue. What do you think? Nah. Ooh, brown. Okay, brown. And for lights, they're of course going to be red. Alright, I like it. Sorry, I just like armor customization. What's funny about me is when it comes to real life, I hate fashion, I hate designing anything that looks, oh, nice or pretty or whatever. But when it comes to characters and fiction and stuff like that, I freaking love it. I can spend hours picking out outfits. I just don't like it in real life. I dress so practically in real life, casually. For me, it's all t-shirts of like movies and stuff that I like. That's my standard dress, would be jeans and a themed t-shirt, you know, Star Wars or Terminator or something like that. Anyway, let's go take care of this bomb. My camera's overheating, but we got a little time. Let's see how far we can get. Oh, actually, it's not as hot as I thought it was. Huh. We're taking the same people. Garrus and James. Wait. I'm gonna change Garrus' outfit. Let's see, do we want that, or do we want that? We're gonna go with this bulkier armor. Alright, we got 2 of our heavy hitters. I like James. Did I go on this rant already? I forget if I did. But, a lot of people were afraid of James, that he'd be like, well, not afraid of him, but afraid that he'd be like some just stupid Jersey Shore tough guy looking piece of crap. But he turned out to be like really cool. I really took a liking to James. When I started the game. Incendiary ammo. Squad mate incendiary ammo. Woohoo! Are we excited to go defuse this bomb? Woohoo! Bomb defusing. We're defusing a bomb. Sorry, I'm a little crazy today. Well, at this current moment in time. I seem to alternate between crazy and silent. Because, like, right now I'm crazy. I'm dancing. You can't see me off the camera, but I'm dancing.